Hi, and welcome to Fynamics. Today we will go through the Excel upload feature on the Fynamics UAE portal. So when you log in into Fynamics and you choose the relevant TRM that is assigned to you, you can then navigate to the Sales Invoice tab and go to New Invoice. Now the file type under New Invoice will show you the standard Excel template as well as a billing form option. In case you have created custom templates on Fynamics, they will also be displayed under the file type section only. You can click on the standard template and go through the Excel file. So this is how it looks. We have given about 10 to 14 sample invoices across various transaction types to help you with the filling. Additionally, wherever there are master lists, we have up to 1000 line items provided these drop-down lists. Now we will quickly go through this Excel template. All these cyan colors are the mandatory fields. Now the first line is an example of a tax invoice. Now if you have an invoice with multiple lines, then this 002 represents such a sample. Now 003 is purposely kept as a error invoice. So we have kept the invoice date blank, and we will show how errors are captured and shown on Fynamics portal. And then you have invoice out of scope, credit note for out of scope transactions, self-billed credit notes, export tax invoices, team supply, tax invoice to domestic buyer not eligible for e-invoicing, exports in foreign currency, B2C, and again a tax invoice. Now coming to the last two, B2C is not eligible for e-invoicing in UAE, but Fynamics allows that, and we do not transmit B2C transactions to the Peppol network, but we instead consume that information and allow you to generate PDF prints if you are using Fynamics for your invoicing activities as well. The last is the PPL UAE example is kept to show how duplicate transactions work on Fynamics. Now we just drag and drop the file here. When the file is processed, the data is bucketed into success, errors, ignored, and duplicates. Now success transactions are those that have completed the PINT AE validation and marked as success on Fynamics, which means that these will successfully get reported into the Peppol network, the corner 3 and corner 5. So they are not yet transmitted to Peppol, but they have successfully passed the validations. To quickly take you through the steps that Fynamics does, on the top you will see this info icon which gives the workflow details. So let's just quickly expand this. These are the steps that we follow. We do an invoice data receive, and basically we read the data that you send and store and go through a bunch of validation and processes. So once the data is passed into Fynamics, we generate the UUID for each document. We verify the TRN authorization, meaning whether you as a user are authorized to upload the data for this particular TRN number. We check for duplicates. These are the 5 parameters on which the check happens: document number, document date, document type code, the seller VAT and buyer VAT. So basis these, the deduplication check happens, and then we validate the Peppol capability of the buyer. As an open Peppol global AP and SMP, Fynamics will has the capability to validate your buyer details on the SML, retrieve the relevant information and use it for transmission. And then there is the creation of the PINT AE XML, the PINT AE validation. So complete validation goes through on each invoice information. Transmission via Peppol network both to corner 3 and corner 5, which is basically the buyer and the FTA network or the FTA portal, and the retry if either of those corners fail. So we have a 15-minute retry mechanism. So we do 5 retries within 15 minutes, and then if even beyond that there is no response from the C3 or C5, we mark those transactions as failed transaction. we allow you to then resend those transactions at a later point in time. These are all the document types that are handled. So every document type that is required for e-invoicing is handled by Fynamics. So commercial invoice, credit note, tax invoice, etc., etc., as well as a bunch of endpoints that are defined, including domestic buyer not yet onboarded. This would be your buyer who is not yet eligible for e-invoicing. You will be sending the endpoint as this. If it's a deemed supply, then this would be the endpoint. If it's an export, then these would be the buyer endpoints. As discussed, we also handle B2C invoices, but these are not exchanged over Peppol. We only use it for internal processing and allowing you to download the PDF copies. Now, once the bucketing is done, we'll go through the errors. So there are two ways or two categories of errors. One are the mandatory fields that are missing. So as you remember, we had invoice that had the invoice date missing. We allow you to fix it on the screen or delete this and upload it again fresh from your source system after you make the relevant changes, or you make the changes in the Excel and re-upload it. So if you want to re-upload the entire Excel, you have the icon on the top to delete the entire Excel and re-upload the whole Excel. If you want to delete only those transactions that are in errors, you can just delete all those error transactions and re-upload. You can also download these error transactions in CSV or XLSX for review purposes. Now the log will represent those transactions that have failed PINT AE validation. So we give you the IBR code and the message or the description, and we allow you to review that and then make the changes in the Excel again and re-upload once the details are corrected. Ignored is business specific. This is custom. This is a custom tab, which means if you have a business rule to ignore certain transactions, you can create that on Fynamics and we will ignore those transactions, not send it into Peppol. And finally, duplicates are those transactions which match those 5 parameters that we showed. You can download this also in CSV Excel formats. These transactions are not transmitted for to Peppol. Now coming to errors, let's say we delete these errors. You are notified that these will be removed and you accept that. Now after you delete those errors, you will see these two new buttons as confirm records or submit to Peppol network. Now please understand, when you delete errors, this data is not permanently deleted from Fynamics. We hold those data as part of audit trail and reports. So your supervisors or administrators or you yourself can review that information at a later point in time. Data is stored for 8 years. So errors also are tracked and kept. You have that information available in reports tab as well as the audit trail section to review at any point in time to rectify it and re-upload as relevant. Now, confirm records, the intent is that these records will go and sit into the pending invoice tab. These will not directly get transmitted into Peppol. So it's like a whole parking area. So if you want to park these invoices, you can take them into the pending invoice tab, and at a later point in time, once the customer confirms, you can then submit them to Peppol. Or if you do not want such a parking feature, you want to immediately generate these invoices. If you want to generate these, yes, as e-invoices and report them to Peppol, you can do the submit to Peppol network, which will instantly submit it to C3, C5, and those transactions get shown under the generated tab. So let's go ahead and submit to Peppol network. We can then go to the generated invoice tab to see the transactions that have got generated. So as you can see, there are these bunch of transactions that are available, including credit notes, including self-billed invoices, etc. So it will show you C2 successful validation, which is what Fynamics has done as C2, and then the C3 transmission as well as success, and the C5 transmission also as successful. Here it mentions the document type as a credit note and the message UUID. I can download it as a PDF, I can look at a table view, I can also look at a JSON log. So if you do an API integration with Fynamics, this is the JSON log that you will get as a reverse feed either through an API pull or through webhook. Now let's say you want to download a PDF print of a particular invoice, you can always click that PDF print icon and it will download the invoice in a standard template. Now this template is customizable. This is a standard template giving you in English and Arabic the key fields of that invoice, including the seller details, the buyer details, the key invoice level information, the item level information with item description and unit, quantity, VAT percentage, etc., as well as the UUID number and the transaction type, the VAT breakdown across various VAT percentages, and then a QR code at the end. This QR code is created by Fynamics only. This is only to verify the invoice authenticity. It has no other relevance or requirement. And then the rest of the information are as per the data that you have uploaded. So you can do a one by one up download, or you can also do a bulk. So you can select all and then print bulk invoices in one shot. You can also download this information in CSV and XLSX formats. You can search for date range based invoices. So as I mentioned, the data is stored for 8 years. So you can go through any date range and select the date range and see the invoice information. And all of these data points are made available. If you want more information on this invoice, you can go through the report section and create your own customized report templates to display as much data as you want downloadable in Excel formats. For report section, please go through the separate video on reports. So with this, we have gone through the Excel template feature on Fynamics. I hope it gave you a good insight on how it works. Happy to hear your thoughts. Thank you again for watching this video. For any help, feel free to reach out to Fynamics team. Take care.